Hi, I'm Dan DeCamp at Newsweed.com, and today is May 31st, 2021, Memorial Day. And so I'd like to take a moment to honor all those fallen that preserved our rights as Americans, and furthermore, all the families that have been touched by war. They're the ones that are left behind and are lucky enough to have their lives freely because of what their departed had actually died for. We are lucky enough to have that every day that sometimes we take it for granted. So I'd like to say thank you from Newsweed.com to all those that are serving, that have served, and their families. And in the news today, a huge 6.1 magnitude earthquake hit Alaska last night. It hit just before 11 p.m. local time, with the epicenter under the Talkeetna Mountains. Residents felt it at about a 580-mile radius, which is approximately from Homer to as far north as Fairbanks. And they described it as a long rumble with a big jolt in the middle that sent objects flying off shelves and breaking household items. Fortunately, there were no reports of injuries or fatalities as of yet that we know of, so we're very lucky. In response to President Joe Biden's remark that Russian President Putin was to respect human rights when the two leaders met at the summit in Geneva this next month, and the Russians are saying that they are going to send uncomfortable signals as it leads up to that, simultaneously as they announce the strengthening of its western border militarily. U.S. and Russian foreign affairs have been at an all-time low, like Cold War low, especially over issues such as the Alexei Navalny jailing and the election hacking allegations, and even the recent Belarus support thing with Roman Protasevich. So basically both sides are not expecting much to get done at this summit, so they're just kind of agreeing to disagree right now. This past Friday, House Judiciary Chair Jerry Nadler reintroduced the M.O.R.E Act, which would legalize marijuana federally. M.O.R.E, which is the Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Expungement Act, was shot down in the Senate in the past administration, but they're hopeful with this newly elected president and predominantly Democratic administration. And also, since that, many more states have decriminalized marijuana. So Nadler says our federal laws must keep pace. So we're very hopeful with that. And that being said, though, Mississippi Secretary of State says he won't push the Supreme Court justices in the ruling that shot down the state voter-approved measure on medical marijuana in Mississippi. It turns out they were able to do so, though, because of a technicality. So the state's ballot measure system requires signatures from 5 congressional districts, but one of those districts no longer exists. So they only had 4 since 2000. So they were able to throw it out just on that. So Secretary of State Mike Watson is pushing to update the ballot measure system, so no more excuses in Mississippi. That's all I got for you today. I'm Dan DeCamp at Newsweed.com. I want you to go over there. Gary wrote an excellent story on Memorial Day today. We have the Newsweed interest survey. We still want to hear what you want to hear about. You got the 2021 poetry contest. That is coming up. That's it's in full effect, and there's a $250 grand prize. Deadline's October 31st. You got plenty of time, but don't wait too long. You all have a good Memorial Day.